Hi, this is Maria. I'm going to show how to get custom colors into Goodnotes. So if you want a new highlighter, you would click your highlighter, click Edit, click the plus sign. You could add one of these are preloaded, but if you want a custom one, click the three dots, enter color. You would simply type in the hexadecimal number here. Now, if you don't already have a number, it's easy to get if you're working in Procreate. Now, this layout was made in Procreate, so I'm just going to switch over there and grab that number from here. So here's my layout. Simple to do to get the hex codes from Procreate. You click on this little square right here. If you put a finger on it, and then take another finger and just tap on the screen, and you'll get a crosshairs. And wherever that crosshairs is, you'll get a color so that I'm matching that maroon, and it changes the color of your dot. So now I've just selected that maroon. Or, let's see, let's do this again. If I wanted to find that blue, I could do it that way. So now that I've got my dot selected, my color selected, I can click on the circle itself, and you have color palette options here. Click on value, and there is your value, your hex value. So if you don't, I don't remember things, so I'm going to just slide up and bring Goodnotes over on the side here so that I don't have to remember that number. Let's make that a little smaller. Go to my highlighter tool, click Edit, plus sign, three dots, enter color, and my number is 10B4EF. Click OK. And now I've just added a new color. Click Done. Now when you select that, you can now match. Let's make a straight line here. There we go. And I'm matching the blue from the blue hearts. You can do the exact same thing with a pen color. Click Edit, Add, three dots, enter color. We're just going to use that same color, 10B4EF. Click Done. Now there's my new pen color. And when I write in here, it's the same, whoops, it's the same color. There we go. If you don't have Goodnotes, you can use another app. There's an app called Pixel Picker. So you would just open the program, click Image, load an image. So I'm going to go find that layout, and you simply move the image to where put the crosshairs where you want, and you get a number this way. Now you notice that number is different than the one I got from Procreate. I found that these numbers are not very accurate, but if you don't have Procreate, this is a good option for you. Here's a green, and you'll notice that the number here keeps changing because there's variation in the brush stroke. It goes lighter and darker. So again, I'm not able to pick a good, which one is it? It keeps moving every time I move my crosshair. Now if you have a solid color, it does better. It doesn't move a whole lot. But here in the pink again, it's just going all over the place. So if you have solid colors, Pixel Picker is a good one to find your hex code. Otherwise, I'd stick with Procreate. You can get hex codes in Graphic. I've already preloaded an image here. If you click this circle here and then the eyedropper, you get a crosshair. So same thing, just find the one that there's a darker pink and a lighter pink. Find the one you want. It populates this circle. Click that again, and this is the one you've just selected. There's your hex code, and if you really wanted to save it, you would just plop it into your palette. Actually, if you wanted to plop that color that we found in Procreate, this little blue, into a palette, just click on palettes, and you can make a new one if you want. Make a new palette. Oh, look what I've done. See, I have this one selected as my default, so when you add, it adds above the one you have as a default. So let me go clear these out. So you get to see Maria's mistakes today. Alright, so first thing is you go to the top. You set whatever you have at the top as your default. Then when you add, it goes above it. Alright, so the blue is still there in my circle. Just tap on your palette and you've just added that color. That way you can find it easier. You don't have to keep searching for it. Let's grab another color. Let's go close that out. Color picker. Let's pick this green. Well, let's pick this green. It's easier to find. There's my circle. Click the palette. And now I've got the green. And since that green is still in my circle, if I click the value, there's my hex code for that one. Now that's a lighter green. If I wanted this darker green, same process. Find the shade that you want. Put the crosshairs in the middle. There we go. A little bit darker. There's a different value because it is a different color. And there you go. And that way you can create your own palettes. You can name that whatever you want. And if you change your mind, you don't want it, just swipe and delete. There you go. So that's the basics of adding custom colors into Goodnotes, and also how to make your own color palette. Thanks for watching.